So I'm officially calling cap on 624 rule from Barclays. Now, this is a rule that people have been establishing, very concretely in the credit card community for a long time. I've heard about this rule from the beginning that Barclays has a 624 rule, right? Just Chase has a 524 rule, B of A has a 112 rule or 212 rule, whatever. Each bank has its own rules, or some banks don't really have rules. Some are more strict than others, etc., right? So Barclays always had this 624 rule. I never, applied for a Barclays card for this reason because I was always pretty much over 624. But I knew about it, and so I didn't even touch it. But I did some pre-approval sometimes with them, and they didn't go well, I believe. But I recently got a something in the mail for one of their cards, and I was confused at first because of this rule, and I have no idea personally, or I had no idea prior to doing the research. I had no idea how much over or my 524 status, but getting this offer or targeted, thing in the mail made me think, what's going on, because again, as far as I knew, Barclays had a strict 624 rule, just like Chase had a strict 524 rule, right? So I did the research, and apparently I was at 824, right? I was way over 524. So I'm like, maybe, they just messed up, right? Maybe they had, messed up when they sent me this. Their system didn't know I'm over 624 and buy, two cars, right? But I ended up applying. This was the Priceline credit card, right? I ended up applying for it through the QR code, right? I get the card. After that, I got, I've been wanting to get the Frontier credit card for a long time, right? Yeah, actually, so the biggest reason is probably Companion Pass. Companion Pass, one of the best benefits of any credit cards, most famously with Southwest. I've done a video comparing those two, Companion Pass from Southwest and Frontier. But yeah, Frontier got that Companion Pass benefit in the past year, more recent, and they have a little bit of differences on the destination side. For example, Hawaii. I know you can go to Hawaii on Southwest and not Frontier, so that's one of the differences. But for the most part, they work the same. It's unlimited for the rest of the year, plus all of the next year, and it's only $5.60, basically tax or whatever. You basically, it's a real Companion Pass, so really good benefit, right? So I've wanted Frontier for a long time. I've done or actually no, I don't think they had pre-approvals for it, so I don't think I tried any pre-approvals, but they had it recently, and so I had tried pre-approval for the Frontier Airlines card, and I got no dice. I believe it was maybe two times I tried pre-approval, and I think I had tried it before. I think they did have it. I've just gotten denied every time, right? And that day that I applied for the Priceline card, also denied at least one, if not like two times, for the Frontier card. And then I ended up applying for three cards that day, same day, right? I got approved for all of them, right? So long story short, so I got approved for the Frontier card as well. Now, besides the fact that I said I got denied pre-approval multiple times, like at least twice, once or twice, and then I got approved for the card, so that made no sense. So, but even besides that fact, I was at that point 924, and I got approved for another Barclays card. So I got approved for a Barclays card at 824 and 924. So I had seen a data point on Reddit about from a couple months ago from somebody talking about the 624 rule, and so I thought it was still in effect, like, or just like, continued how it's always been, right? But again, I'd never applied for Barclays card, so I had no idea. But again, from what I'm gathering now, post applications and approvals, I'm completely ready to say that this rule is not a thing. I saw a data point saying somebody got approved for a Barclays card at 1224 with between their personal and business credit cards, and 924 just personal cards. So I'm seeing stuff like this. Somebody says, it's an inconsistent rule, but I don't know. It's definitely not a hard rule. I have kind of a lot of inquiries. Definitely if you go past 24 months, yeah, I have a lot of inquiries. So, and again, way over 624, and I still got the credit cards. But, and then also on top of the pre-approval thing, that's a whole other thing about this that makes no sense. But I'm making this video because I think this is a huge data point. In addition to, again, getting denied pre-approval for the Frontier card, I still can't get over it. It makes no sense. I still went for it because I really wanted the card, and I had just gotten approved for the Barclays card, so it broke my whole perception of 624 being a hard rule. And so I ended up getting the Frontier card. But just something to think about, if you do get denied pre-approval for a Barclays card, at least. I would say only Barclays, because I've tried the same thing with other banks after getting denied pre-approval. So I would just say Barclays. But yeah, Barclays for sure. Their pre-approval might be messed up or something. So that's one part of it, of the data point. But the other part is, yeah, I don't believe in this 624 thing anymore. I'm gonna start treating Barclays a regular bank that doesn't have 624, because like I said, between the data points I'm reading after getting approved myself and then my experience, I don't think this rule is a thing. It might make your odds lower. That's what I think, maybe at most, but it's definitely not a thing. This is just crazy what I saw. Even down to getting targeted for an offer at 824. It just doesn't make sense. So that's it for this video. If you guys have any more data points or intel on Barclays Bank to support what I'm saying, or maybe even go against it, all the data points are obviously appreciated in the community. So that would be interesting. But yeah, definitely something to think about. Really, really big data point with Barclays. I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe. See you.